Hello everyone and welcome to another new edition of my channel. This is Blood Omen Legacy of King. Hope y'all enjoy this, and we're going to get right to it here. So hope y'all enjoy. Alright. Putting the magic back in the software. Silicone Knights. Alright, the concept, story, and content of Kane were created and developed externally at Silicon Knights. Blood Omen Legacy of Kane, 1996. Okay, the preview is literally the stuff we were just looking at. Alright. Load game controls. Okay, let's look at controls real quick. Square to attack, X to use magic, O for action. Forms with triangle. Okay. Alright, we don't want it too loud. Alright, credits. Look at the team responsible for the game here. Dennis Dyack was the director. And then artist, senior artist, artist. And then the code. Dennis Dyack was the lead programmer. I mean, it doesn't look like it was a huge team. Well, kinda, I guess. But I'm sure that they'll show this again later, though. So let's, for now, get back into the game. So we'll go to start game. Alright, here we go.
There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood.
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses!
Well, that's one way to take them out, I guess. Just
Feeling the circle mallet of the Sarafan, you are hereby damned.
well, dang.
Pleasures of the flesh are no longer you have but one purpose, damned warrior. You will serve us for eternity.
tavern's closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveler from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
Alright, well, I can't break stuff.
That's him! Hey, Victor! End it! Now!
Okay. Well, that didn't last long.
They victors, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger. The hunger for revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted was to kill my assassins. Sometimes you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
You will have the blood you hunger for.
I have a feeling I'm going to be overpowered somehow. Try to come back.
I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness and decay.
But I came back, so now
The sanctuary spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite. I often resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment. Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Audron, the heart of darkness restores vampiric unlife. Life is precious, Janos discovered, as it was torn, throbbing and bleeding from his own body. This ancient vial bears with it a dark gift indeed, for with it my life force is increased. These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy for the spawning of spells. Within the walls of these chambers, I could find respite. And if I so chose, resume my journey when my weariness abated.
That's a save point. Okay, cool. Well, at least I'll have somewhere to come back to. Four days already? Dang. Alright, at least I know what the save point looks like now, though. So I'm guessing a
The
little help.
world had changed to my eyes. I had not expected such cruelty from the light. For in the embrace of the sun I could find no comfort, only malice. This would change in time for the worse, along with other things.
The health vial there on the side. I think that's the health.
When rainfall comes, vampires are wise to find shelter from its acidic touch.
Yeah, that was the only way I could go, was this way. Alright. Well, I don't know how to get rid of that now. So I still haven't figured out how to heal yet. That's not good. I found a save point, but I do not know how to heal. I guess there's no real way to get down there to get these things till later. So I'm curious how to get those. Oh, okay. X is how I do that. Okay. I didn't realize that's how you would do that, but okay. Now I know. So X restores my health. Square does the hitting. And obviously use the seed there that I had one of. So that is how I refill my health. Well, dang it. Really need to give me some health. Hung up on the wall, like, what good are you if you're not going to give me anything?
Save Victor! These curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone. Save Victor!
One's got no health. Okay. All right. Well, before we go explore outside again, yeah, let's go. So it looks like another save point. Time moves quick in this game. All right.
Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence I came.
All right. Well, looks like the only way I can go is this way. Ah, okay.
What trickery is this?
You backtaker! If we put you down once, we could do it again.
Their
Oh, yeah?
sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill. There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over.
Well, the quest isn't necessarily over yet.
Save Victor!
You got a long way to go.
Tis not over, Cain. These fools were merely the instruments of your murder, not the cause. Look to their masters. Look to the pillars. And gain way to the fortress of the mind.
Wasn't done exploring that area yet. But at least now I know I can come back over there. Yeah, there's nothing else they could have got over here, though. Alright. Alright.
This was where the bloody deed of my murder took place.
Zeeks... Zeekstral? Is that how you say that? Alright. So I guess I'm just going back to find my body, huh? And just murdering everybody on the way down there.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor!
Aha, yes. Right. This is where I died. Because I came out of this place, and then when I went to leave, then I fought a few guys and I died. That makes sense.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victor!
Alright. So, you went there. Let's try here.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Okay.
Save Victor!
Okay. in here then?
Victus! Victus!
So I'm still not sure what the cards do, though. I mean, the cards got to do something, right? Sure, I'll figure that out eventually.
Victus! The necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the pillars for an answer. Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victus! Save Victor! Save Victus!
Oh. Huh.
Save Victor! Save Victor! Save Victus!
Okay, so don't go on the blue because it hurt.
Save Victor!
Well, I'm off to a good start. I've already hit 2 checkpoints and probably well on my way to the 3rd checkpoint by now. Oh. Well.
As daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes. Save Victus! The Pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world.
Okay. Uh-huh. Transports me to the next area.
Nopraptor, your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance,
or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ariel, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek only a cure.
There is no cure for death, only release. You must destroy the sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace. The Nine of the Protectors of Hope were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of this beast drove my love Napraptor mad. Now he spreads misery and pain among the Circle, crumbling the very foundation of Nosgoth. You must restore balance. You must right the pillars of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Cain. Beware the unspoken.
Hmm.
Napraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth. Each Circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the Circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the Circle had to die, and the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Napraptor began. The pillar of nature. The pillar of time. The pillar of death. The pillar of energy. The pillar of conflict. The pillar of dimension. The pillar of the mind. The pillar of balance.
All right. My question is, which one did I come in on?
Night dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger.
I don't even know how I open this menu.
Flay. Iron sword. Sanctuary. Sanctuary. The
How do I
sanctuary.
exit out? Gosh. Okay. So hitting the options brought up this menu. Okay. And then hitting options again reopens the game again, I guess. Okay. That's good to know.
Flay. 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 These curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone.
Okay. So all I'd have to do is just select with the directional pad, I guess.
Iron armor. Iron sword. Forged by the Cerioli, the legendary... Forged by the... Iron armor. As it... Sanctuary. The Sanctuary spell enables me... Sanctuary.
Enables you to what?
Sanctuary. The Sanctuary spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite. I often resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment.
I see. So basically, it's like a way of
Sanctuary.
this is a way to, if I don't have any more health and I need to go back to the most recent save point, that's where I would do it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return.
Nice. Okay.
In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me.
Uh-oh. Well, that's good to know. That's pretty cool, though. Okay. Okay, R1 opens this menu. L1 zooms out. L2 pulls up this map. That's actually pretty handy, too. Kind of shows me where I've gone to. Okay. R1 opens that menu. R2 opens the other menu. Okay. Select with the stick. Okay. Alright, that's handy. Okay, nice. So, do you wish to seek sanctuary in Kane's mausoleum? Yes. And this is because my health is low. I need to heal, and it is about time to end this first stream. So we can always come back. But that's a pretty interesting first stream, though.
Victus!
So then re-bring me back to full health.
Victus!
That's interesting.
Victus! Victus!
Okay. So this is where we'll save, and then we'll continue from here in the next one. So stay tuned for more of Blood, Omen, Legacy of Kain, the first one. I thank you all for checking out this opening edition. As we've been figuring it out. All right, and we will see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned.